My name's Daniel. I'm making a video every day until Cleetus invites me to the Freedom Factory. And on this episode, we continue working on the V8 go-kart. Last time we worked on the V8 go-kart, we got this upper radiator hose done. This time, I've got some stuff to try and complete the lower radiator hose. So I do have this universal radiator hose, and it gets us like 3/4 of the way to where we need to go, but we need a little bit more. So I got this hose from AutoZone. It's for like a 90-something Chevy 1500 or whatever. Lower radiator hose. It said it was 3/4 or 1.75 inches, which this side is. But the side that I needed, I think that's 1.5 inches. So that's not great. We might be able to use this side still. It does have somewhat of a bend. But I bought this black pipe as a coupler, and I don't know if it's gonna fit 1.5 inches. So I don't know, let's start messing around and just see what we come up with. All right, let's do some investigation here. I probably should have got the caliper, but so this, oops. So it fits in that end, right? If we screw it in a little bit. And then let's try this end. Yeah, that's definitely 1.5 inches. Why would they even design it like that? That's just moronic. Okay, well anyway, we'll, I don't know, maybe we could weld something into here. I don't know. I'm not gonna let this stop me because it's kind of pissing me off. I don't know why the whole hose couldn't just be 1.75 inches. Let's see. And it looks like it necks down, like it's only here that's 1.75 inches, and then it necks right down. So I don't know, there's that. Let's take this thing off. I don't know if that's helping or hurting us. Let's see if this will even fit on here. So that could be made to work, I think. The biggest problem is gonna be the 1/2 inch part of it. Or the 1.5 inch part of it. Let me try and figure that out. So this pipe would fit the 1.75 inches, but it won't fit 1.5 inches. And I don't have anything to weld onto it to fit 1.5 inches. So I think I'm gonna get another piece of black pipe that's gonna fit 1.5 inches. And then I'm gonna use this end, but on the universal hose, that's 1.75 inches. And this little adapter goes in, and it will make it 1.5 inches. So we'll be going wherever I cut this, 1.5 inches to the universal hose, 1.5 inches. And I think that's gonna be the easiest thing. It'll probably be like a $6 thing to couple them together. So that's what we're gonna do. For now, I'm gonna try and just cut it to the right length so it's all ready to go, and I just gotta grab a coupler. All right, I got this hose on here, and then I went and I shoved this piece of pipe into here just a little bit. It's barely in there, just to get an idea on the length. And it seems like we need that same length plus whatever it'll take to get into each tube, and we'll be good to go in the next size down. So I think we've got it. I think we've got it all figured out. We just got to get another piece of pipe now. So I bought the two thick pieces of metal because I'd like to strengthen this frame. Obviously, when we started it up, the frame's bending a good bit. Right here is the weak point where this thing makes an S shape in the frame. And I think we can strengthen that up. I think the first step is gonna be to come right here and come down to maybe here and make a triangle. And that's gonna help a lot with the strength there. I would also like to do the opposite on the bottom and run it out the back with whatever I have left, because I think that's also gonna help strengthen that S-bend and make it strong. But I don't know what I'm doing for the axle back there. So right now, we'll probably just put this one in just to start out, but it's gonna help strengthen the frame a lot. So in order to weld the pipe in for the top of the S-bend to strengthen it, I am gonna have to take this seat out. Okay, it seems like on this seat, if I come up from underneath, there's screws holding this giant piece of wood in. And once I get that out, I should be able to unbolt the seat top. Surprisingly, one of the screws into the wood was stuck so hard that it stripped out. I couldn't believe that. And it was loose. I don't know. Don't ask me how that works, but I had to break it off in the piece of wood, and then I had to bend the mount back. But it looks pretty straight now. I heated up these bolts that are holding the seat on, I think, or the seat back. And I put some lube on there, so we have the best chance of getting those off. I don't know if I care if the tracks stay on, but the seat back definitely needs to come off. I also want to weld some supports in the corners because it is bending there. Maybe we'll cut this thing off the back. I don't know. That's other stuff we can do, but right now we're trying to get that support in. So no luck getting those out. That probably would have got the seat back to come off. I think I have to literally take this whole thing off, which might not be bad to begin with. So I gotta hit these screws down here, or bolts. We're gonna try that and see if we can get this seat off. All right, I think I've unbolted the seat. Let me see if it'll come out. It's definitely gonna need some work. I've noticed some things that aren't great on it, but let's get it out and then we can work on it more. Oh, and that was almost too easy. So here's the seat. Here's one thing I'm noticing right away. Remember how I bent it back? It's a little bit compromised there, so we'll have to fix that. I think it's kind of the same on this side. Maybe, I don't know. I'm assuming it is. So this thing needs a little work. I do want to keep at least this hoop kind of thing because that makes it look like a go-kart seat. I don't really care if it's adjustable or anything like that, so we might lose that stuff. The other thing I'm kind of curious about, and I'm gonna see if I can sit in here. I'd like to sit lower because now with everything removed, I wanna see how sitting lower feels, if it's gonna feel dumb or if I need to be higher. I'd like to just play around with that. All right, I just wanted to sit in this thing as low as possible. There's just a piece of flat stock across the seat mounting bracket. And I feel like it's nice, really low. I can get my hand on the wheel a lot better. I can steer it better. The center of gravity obviously is lower. So I think we're gonna shoot for as low as possible with our seat. That way it's gonna be a lot better to drive. I can see the gauges better. It's just better overall. Actually, I don't think we're gonna be able to make the seat lower because if you look right here, the frame rail's in line. So my butt's basically over this way a good bit. So that's not gonna work. We could have it low, but it's gonna have to be like equal to the height of this frame rail here. So it's gonna be a little bit higher than that, unfortunately. But we'll make it as low as we can with that strengthening rail in there, that bar. We'll just make it as low as we can to that. That's all we have time for tonight. Tomorrow we'll work on stiffening the frame. Thank you guys for tuning in, liking, commenting, subscribing. It really helps the channel grow. It's gonna help this project go forward. I can't do it without you guys, so I appreciate all the love and support you give. If you support this project, like, comment, subscribe, do all the stuff. And I will see you guys tomorrow because I make a video every single day.